Grazie. So, here we are. We need to start considering when and where we are today. So, it's been a couple years since the big cataclysm that happened into the city of Mordheim. You all know about the story. But let's consider something that happened very close to the walls of the city. So today, we're going to have a sort of glimpse of what happened outside the walls, very, very close to Mordheim, and in the settlement that in the future will be called Brigensburg. Okay. Yes. So this is a story that involves several characters. Luther can be wherever we want, in every moment, and we are 4 characters in the settlement of Pionersburg, so it was not already Brigensburg, so at the very beginning. There are some people there, especially one character called Elsa, that I'll show you, of course. One character called Elsa needed some brave souls and good guys, good folks, to do the heavy work. So this woman out here, decided to call out some people to help her settle this place and to begin a proper business. So she knows that anyone that wants to come and pillage Mordheim will need to stay one night or some time to just rest, to prepare, to buy ammunition, to get informed by a scout or someone. So we are now, we got the link. We are now in Pionersburg, the very beginning.
Do we know each other?
You, of course, know each other, of course. Usually, I never start my adventures from a tavern, but we're gonna, I never do it, because it is so down-paced.
Everybody says so.
Yeah, but since we're gonna skip all of the adventures that brought you there in Pionersburg. Ok, let's go for the link. Adesso te lo mando anche a te.
So we've just been hired by this kind, naive soul.
Yes,
that thinks
Elsa.
that we are good people.
And we got the microphone, Angelo, for fuck's sake.
Absolutely.
So, Elsa needs some brave souls to do the heavy jobs, the heavy work. We are in Pionersburg. I will show you the place.
How much does she pay?
A couple shillings every week, so not bad. These guys, this is Pionersburg in this moment. So you can see a couple houses. That's basically an hamlet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Basically an hamlet. The kind of tavern is exactly what you could expect from this place. So full of people that need to work, some militiamen ready to protect these guys, to protect these people, and Elsa. This is the place.
Thank you.
And Elsa,
Nice.
this is the tavern.
Okay.
And Elsa, sorry? Fancy, yes, of course. Very smoky air, very, very, very heavy drinking time in this place. And you are there, you know each other. It's been a couple days that you worked in this place. And you're there. If I were there in the tavern, and I would see you in this kind of table, what would I see? So what kind of feeling, what kind of mood? Very, very shortly, but effective. Do it. Start. Okay, Alessio, let's go.
See, is this working?
No, it is not working.
Maybe if you turn it on.
Yeah,
All right,
it
now it's
works.
working. Okay, so well, clearly, I see myself as a bouncer. I'm standing next to the door, checking who comes in, checking
okay.
who goes out. Keeping the peace. Staring at people that are coming in, kind of like I'm watching you.
Watching you.
I'm
Okay.
watching you. That's what I do.
Angelo?
You'll see a sad old dwarf talking to himself most of the time,
Uh-huh.
keeping a hand on his pickaxe, just because I don't want anybody of this scum to rob me.
Yeah.
And, well, that's it pretty much.
And I'll tell you one of the reasons why you're very sad. Are you ready?
Because I need money.
No?
Well, yes.
Beer is over.
You call this beer? Actually, I'm happy we don't have any beer here.
But yeah,
that Bisswasser you served me here.
anyway, what they used to call beer is over. And this is very bad because it happened a couple days ago. There's no beer and also water is not available. And that is not good because anybody here is drinking super alcohol for some reason.
That's the only way to save yourself.
Okay. Tuomas, your turn.
Well, you see a young halfling with the red rims around his eyes. Is the muttering to himself, and wiping a bloodstained hands into the surgeon's apron. There is on one hand he has after finishing work he has a leg of ham. Under the other hand is a leg of a man because he both works in the kitchen to get us the carving the meat, but the also like whoever has a weird stone disease or the plague or somebody's looking at them with an evil eye. I will saw that part of the body away. But he looks very sort of we would call depressed. Something is weighing him.
Yes.
But he likes cutting things.
Life hit hard.
Yes, very
Your
hard.
turn.
Near the fireplace,
Okay.
there is a middle-aged man with a big scar.
I think he's off as well.
No,
he's
he's
okay.
on.
He's on.
Near the fireplace, there is this middle-aged man with a big scar passing all through the face and coming down. And on the left eye, there is a big black patch over his whole eye, and he's clinging on the on the chair near the fireplace, just warming himself and just smoking some powder from his pipe.
Okay.
I
Suspicious
realized that
powder.
I realized that I haven't described my character. I assume you knew, but clearly this lady
Is
is
very-
a tall woman, looking a bit like Scarlett Johansson, but with a
Really?
few scars there, wearing leather armor and a sword. Clearly a guardsman,
Yes.
somebody who knows how to use a sword and therefore keeps the peace.
And
in
I
the
also
tavern.
know that Scarlett Johansson is watching us at this
All right.
moment, so say hello to Scarlett. Ciao.
Hello.
Anyway,
Here she is.
so this is the situation. The very first thing that happens during this night is Elsa, so the one that hired you for this job, that is on his personal table, browsing and reading on the pages of a book that could be his personal diary or something. None of you know how to read and write, so it's like taking some kind of notes, but after some time, looking around in the tavern, he catches you with a glimpse and calls you out at the table. So she wants to speak with you. There's something going on.
I going near there, stretching out of myself on the chair and just screeching something near my left eye, just like there is something that give me a better feeling about that. Always give me everything give me a better feeling about something.
Okay, fantastic. So she's very worried, doesn't need a test to see that something is on her mind. And she's like, you guys, I hired you for some hard work. And I think that there's going to be a great opportunity for you to prove your value very, very soon. As you can see, all of the people here are consuming, and you might be very happy, are consuming just super heavy alcohol. And this is making our business very bad. They wake up super late, they're tipsy all the time, and water is not only to be drunk. So we really need to do something about the well that we have here in Johannesburg. Are you gonna do it? I will give you an extra for this.
What do you mean by extra?
Coin, gold. We're not talking about silver, dwarf. We're talking about gold. Because this is a big problem that requires big effort.
We're just talking here. Let me see the gold first.
My partners, my business partners, have the key of the chest. And I'm waiting for them because they're gonna give me my key. But you can trust me because I'm swearing to a dwarf and I know what a swear is for your kind of people, for your kin.
Yes, human.
So
Talk again about swearing
I
with
will
me.
pay you two gold coins for this problem.
I'm gonna sort of walk and thumbing my bone saw. It's and I'll try to use my intuition. It's to see how honest she
Yes,
feels.
fantastic. So this is gonna be your first test of the day. Very, very simple. You have to roll your dice and let's see what happens.
I already decided I don't trust her.
Okay, fantastic.
So 22,
22.
and
So
my
22.
intuition is 38.
Can I tell you something more? 22 is the best thing you could do because it is also a critical.
Yeah.
So you definitely can understand, your intuition says that this woman is sincere, she really wants to do this, she's really worried about this kind of problem, and she's fed up about drinking all of this alcohol, and she wants to solve this problem. So you think she's a trusty one.
I'll step forward and sort of touch my eyes and say, I'm in, but if there is going to be any amputations, I get to do them.
Okay, I don't think well should be amputated somehow, but
You'll never know.
you never know.
I just raised from my chair and I turn around her, watching and scanning her body. Does she look like she has any gold or anything?
So
I mean,
let's
she looks
talk.
like a person that can have money.
Yes, let's talk about the way she dresses, the way she appeal. Look at this. The clothes are not poor ones, not cheap stuff. She's a merchant. She's not the super noble one, but she might be someone that could treat gold.
Without watching her in her eyes, I just watched the halfling. A little crippled one. Do you trust this gypsy?
I'm sort of lean on you and say, well, like, she's got the same look as the people who are really desperate, like the ones that the witch hunters say are cursed, but actually they are just diseased, so I take care of the limb. So yeah, it's the same kind of desperation. I think she's telling the truth. I know the look in the eyes.
Desperation.
Desperation.
I can't stand another day on Kislevite underwater here.
Go, Alessio.
Funny. You people keep talking about trust. Just funny.
Taking a big sip from my pipe, I look them and I say, we're gonna die another day. Yes, let's do this.
And while you say all of this and you maybe accept this kind of work, this is not the first job she gives you. But you know, sounds very regular, standard, normal job. But in the meanwhile, two other guys enter the tavern. So we're talking about the partners that you have seen some other times, but you have never spoken to. This other guy here is Louis Weber. He's one of the partners. This other guy here is called Alexander Meyer. They are her partners. They are well respected. You've seen sometimes. And yes, they want to talk with Elsa about some serious matter.
Do we know from which part of the empire they come from?
They all come from Ostermark, so here around.
I think I treated one of them, maybe it's with a quicksilver for problems down there.
So yeah, I have to tell you about also when this happens. So it is evening. The night is gonna be here soon, and yeah, if you wanna do it now, it is all dark outside. If you wanna do it the day after, there's no problem because Elsa asked you to do it tomorrow morning as soon as possible, but tomorrow morning. The other inhabitants, the other people, notable ones in the tavern are a group of soldiers playing cards in a nearby table. You know their names, you've played sometimes, and other workmen in the other areas. We got, of course, the tavern guy, the waiter, And this kind of tavern is also where usually all of the people sleep. It is usually all the other pioneers come and get their stuff before going to an adventure. So, it is night, and this is the situation. You can do whatever you want about this.
I sort of say that, well, it's the me and dwarf, we can see in the dark. We could at least have a quick first look at the well, is to see if we need to get something is prepared for the morning.
While you say all of this, by Angelo.
It will sober me up.
Okay. While you say all of this and you plan what you want to do this night or tomorrow morning, whatever, you can really understand maybe something. Let's roll a die. Let's roll a test. I want to test your intuition now. Yes, let's go with intuition.
Oh, 35 on
88
47.
worse. Alessio, very, very sorry.
What
16.
intuition?
16.
Okay. So, guys, who can... No, this is not okay. Are you...
35 on 47.
Fantastic. So, you two guys understand that the conversation that is starting at the table with Elsa and the two other partners in the business is a little bit... It's tense. They're talking about tense stuff. And you see Elsa, that is some meters away from you, that is kind of arguing, and she's not yelling, but she's like pretending something very, very hardly. No. You see her slapping her hand on the table, and she's pretending something.
How far is she from us?
But you can get closer, you can go further, you can try to listen listen to the conversation. You can definitely decide what to do, what you do. But you're a couple meters.
Oh,
but
okay.
Even if she seems to be very, very angry, she's like trying to keep her voice very...
That's something we didn't notice.
You didn't notice, but guys, of course, if you won't make your characters... Hey, what's going on there?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's no
because
problem.
I didn't notice anything. In fact, I was probably flirting with one of the soldiers at the moment.
Yeah.
No idea whatsoever what's happening.
If you guys feel and think that this is important, you can definitely include their players.
Yeah. Did I notice, are they just talking, or are there any objects, papers in front of them, or are they just talking?
Yes, exactly. And you see also something like one of those partners, the last one, Alexander Meyer, doing something like pointing out on the book that she was browsing and reading. So she's slapping her hand, she's pointing on the book, arguing for some kind of reasons. What's going on?
I try to go stealth, just sliding on the wall, and just pretending I'm just
enjoying your time.
enjoying my time. I don't listen it, but in real, I try to point out my hair and see what's happening here.
Okay, so you want to do this. Let's see what the other players are gonna do in this situation.
Nothing. I'm
Nothing.
not aware of it.
Okay, but you can be aware if they want them.
I'm going out to the toilet, just enjoying the fact that this is the first tavern with a toilet here.
Fantastic, like in Modern Play.
As you're going past me, I just lean on you, dwarf. They are arguing. If it gets worse, it could be our payday. So better keep an eye on them. I point towards the table, and I see her flirting there. It's I will sort of, because I'm halfling, I will interject myself between them and say you know, guys, you should leave her alone. I had to treat her last month for that kind of problems. And then I lean over. Stop looking at the pretty boys. Our paycheck might get into trouble. I point at the table.
Fair enough, but next time you tell them that I have problems down there, I'll cut your head off.
Guys, that's fine.
yeah.
We are in the Empire, but you're pretty good friends. Come on.
No, I laugh because if you do that, who will dress your wounds next time? Remember the arrowhead I pulled from your throat?
Okay.
Then I quickly empty myself in a corner of the room.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm pretty sure nobody will bother me. Will be bothered.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm doing it. Stop me. And after that, I just turn toward the table.
Okay. So
Everything's all right, madam.
so you're going there.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So while you're peeing, because this is what
Oh,
Angelo Di
okay.
Chello is doing,
Yes.
I really
Classical Angelo Di Chello moment.
classical Angelo Di Chello. So it takes some time because you drink a lot.
Yeah.
So in the meanwhile, all of the other guys have an opportunity to catch some of the phrases, some of the argument. Let's combine some kind of test this time. I want, yes, that's gonna be the final one.
Okay.
Because first I want to try your stealth skill. So it's gonna be an easy one because
Am I allowed to?
later, because you're
because
peeing
I'm
at the
busy.
moment. Yes, you're busy with your sausage in your hands. So let's go with that.
Oh, 14.
14. So guys, let's also consider this place. It is a crowded tavern and it is okay to go around, so no problem. That 007 is a fucking good result.
Secret agent.
Yes,
You're 007.
007 for stealth. Yeah, exactly. So, 50.
50.
This is not so good. You understand that if you go there and try to hear something, they will definitely notice you.
I will back off. It's because
Okay.
I see that the couple of ninjas. It's the
Yes.
like-
I'm
Couple of
pretty
ninjas
sure
there.
that everybody else is already watching on me because I'm also singing while because I was going to enjoy the bathroom outside.
Now, Angelo, I wanna hear you singing.
but I'm
I
in a
would
corner.
suggest-
I'm in a corner.
Cinque
And-
cellulari nella
and
tuta gold,
No,
baby.
no, 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 no.
No, no.
I'm old school. I'm in a corner. My friend here told me, the guy that I know here, he told me to keep an eye on the table, but I'm already busy. So I'm in the corner, emptying myself, and I'm singing, I can get no
Satisfaction.
That's right.
You know what? That's a plus 20 in
In
their
stealth?
stealth.
Yes.
Is due to this kind of distraction. So, thank you, Angelo, for this beautiful thing.
Actually, it was not intentional.
Yeah, but
I
still,
was just trying to sober out for my drunkenness.
fantastic.
So I have a negative 13 on test results.
No. This is plus 100. So you ninja guys can really now go there. You've done it, and you can really try to listen what they're talking about. Now it is the moment of perception. So roll again. I will give you a plus 20 again. Because all of this. Tuomas, the only problem. No, you can do it. Of course, no problem. The only problem is that you're a little bit further.
Yeah.
So that's a normal one. You can do it also, Angelo, because you're in the same room, but it's less 20.
40.
40.
On 52.
Have you counted at the plus 20?
So it's 20.
Stealth 15.
So let's see. 52 plus 20, 72. You've done 3 success levels. Very good.
So, Master, it's actually 0.5%,
Yes, of course.
because that's the minimum.
Of
Okay.
course. Oh, that was a very good
Very
one.
close one.
I failed a little bit.
You
I have
failed.
a little bit.
30 on 40. So
One.
yeah.
So, guys, fantastic. So, one ninja is doing a great job. The other,
Lifting up his eye patch to looking better. Oh, yeah.
fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. So, now I'm gonna tell you, there are combined 3 good success level. So, there's some pieces of information here. The very first thing is Elsa is arguing because she wants now the key. Because Alexander Meyer had it. So after some argument, you can definitely see lifting your eye patch.
No, well, really, Luther didn't have his eye. It's just looking better with the only good eye he got, which is very expert in looking, and just try to understand where Alexander Meyer tried to keep this key?
The key was in his pocket, and now it is in the table. And okay, Elsa, here it is. And fuck you. No, anyway, the key is in Elsa's hands right now, and she's keeping it with a necklace. And yes, now it is under her clothes. And so this is the first piece of information you see. They're talking also about something that you already know, that beer is over, and this is a big problem, but water is over, and this is a worse problem. And yeah, I already know the situation, guys, she tells, and some of my workers will deal with it tomorrow. Okay, fantastic. They're talking also about some kind of problems the mercenaries had with some workmen. And it seems that a couple days ago, one of the workmen got killed because the soldiers found him cheating at the table, and they killed it. They killed him. And yes, the other important thing is they're arguing about this book, the one that Elsa was reading, and the two business partners pretend it somehow and want it, and Elsa is not giving it, and he's keeping it. So putting it in the bag and say, we're not arguing about this, I'm keeping it. Dot. Some argument about the business.
Well, once the situation and the conversation just fall down to a calm moment, I will just making a tour around the tavern, just looking at the first stories, just looking at the chimney, just looking at the wonderful place we got here.
Since you're doing it, tell me what you see. Because this is a tavern as you can imagine it. So please, make some details in the scene.
What I can imagine is a gloomy space.
Okay.
A really dark and mood where the mud can just cover half of the entrance of the tavern, and the web stay on every single corner.
Fantastic.
In every fucking little space in the window.
Fantastic.
There is stained glass, dirty, that gives this foggy atmosphere.
Your turn, Tuomas. Add some details of the place. It is really up to you.
Okay, so the tavern.
Can be people, can be animals, can be a stain of pee.
I'm looking at the people and looking at the jugular veins. It's the weak spots. Of course, I've been thinking a lot about the anatomy lately. So I'm just trying to. My thoughts are interrupted when I see like one of the guards that there is an armor, but the stupid person doesn't wear a gorget. So I could cut the jugular. It's there is a guy on a crutches, and I'm thinking that he's gonna come to me soon, and we'll get that leg off. Cause he'll be tired of the crutches.
Fantastic.
It's as I make my way to the dwarf and
Condivido il link, ragazzi. Facciamo una foto prima di continuare. Okay.
And I see that the local farmer is bringing another pig to be butchered in the back door, and I'm thinking, good, I'll get some practice. And I come, hey,
Angelo. Your turn.
Okri. I come to him and say, she and her, our employer, the business partners, they seem to be arguing over some book. I don't like that we don't know what's in the book, so should we do the old dwarf and turf? You distract, I'll swipe the book.
I almost fall asleep after singing, and I have my ad on the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
What's going on?
Well, could you maybe should we grab the book? Our employers have some problems. You are just in right condition to distract them a bit. Us halflings, the law is, if you're not using it, it's mine. What's yours is mine. So the book really belongs to us just as much as it belongs to her.
I watched the halfling.
Yeah.
And I quickly realized that we can get some money now. So I can forget for a few moments all my ideas about loyalty.
And property.
And by the way, these humans all looks the same to me.
These manlings.
Yeah.
Alessio.
Yeah, no beards, so...
I'll go near the table like I was going to do it before. I'll move toward the table like I was going to do before. And I take a few seconds to realize which one is the woman.
Yeah, of course. The one with less beard.
Yeah. Any problem, madam?
No. And she stares at the two other guys. We ain't no problem here.
Okay.
I look at them. Do they look hungry or?
The kind of...
There was tension before, right?
Yeah, there was tension. You see that one of the two guys, we're talking about Louis Weber, he's a bit anxious and nervous, but he has always been. It is a nervous guy. The other one is truly full of himself, very thuggish guy.
Yeah. I want to help my partner in crime here. So I just look at them and I smile, showing the missing teeth, all three. And so we're going to work together now, right?
Yep. So.
And you shake Elsa's hand.
Yeah, I am the...
Which one is Elsa is thinking about, probably.
Yeah.
I look confused.
Okay.
So I just move my hand over. I want to confuse them. I'm a drunk dwarf.
Yes, and Elsa is the very first. Yes, we're working together.
Okay,
he's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Looking at the other
I
guys.
will, as they're doing it, it's because I'm trying to keep my dwarf friend up. I will reach with my sleight of hand for the book.
Wait, okay. So tell me about your sleight of hand skill, because I'm gonna roll it.
It's 58, and I'm hoping that a drunk dwarf is...
Let me do it, Tuomas.
Okay, you go for it. 58 with hopefully some dwarvish help.
And you understand that she could cut you if you do it, because she's so close and she's keeping the bag so close to her body.
Okay, so she's really guarding
so
it.
you're like going there, but when you touch her, she's like moving.
Okay.
Not a good moment.
Okay, I will pull my hand because what I really want to find out that hopefully nobody's gonna knife her, because then she doesn't need a surgeon, because she's dead, and B, we might lose our money.
And indeed, I was thinking just that. Obviously, I see my job as protecting her mostly, so I'm kind of looking at the two men and see whether they're armed for a start. Are they? Are they armed?
So.
Because that would be my first, it's like carrying a dagger
these
somewhere.
people, you've seen them in other opportunities, but yeah, they gave you some jobs some other times, because it's been a week since you're here. But the main one is Elsa for you. The main job, the main hiring girl is her. So, but now it's okay. They have solved their problems, and now the two partners are leaving. Okay, fantastic.
There's no need for violence.
And these guys are like, these four look a good, good group to solve the problem with the well. Let's see tomorrow if they will be good enough. Good night, good night, good night. So they're leaving.
Bring money with you.
Elsa says yes. There will be money. And now
there will be blood.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Just before going to sleep, or just before our dwarf fall asleep on the floor of the tavern, I just going back to my acquaintance friend and going to describe what I heard. Just describe every single thing I heard. Just we have all the information. We are on the point.
Fantastic.
And just we are ready for whatever happened. Just better to be
prepared.
Prepared.
Yes, guys. If we want to be awake, tomorrow morning will be very, very hard. So if it is fine for you, there's a sleeping place in this tavern.
Yeah.
if you want to stay up, tomorrow maybe there's gonna be trouble because you're gonna be very, very tired. So you decide.
Okay, I will go and rest, but before I go to bed, it's decided. I'm gonna get an eye shot, but I'll say this this much is you wouldn't hire a bunch of armed people and a physician unless you were expecting violence. So fingers crossed. I'm praying we're gonna encounter
some violence, please.
Yeah, we're going to oil our weapons and then go to bed. Yes.
Fantastic.
Before we move to the common
because
room.
you faint before you faint because dwarf is.
Well, but I'm also exaggerating the things to cover him. But before we move to the common room, I turn to the halfling. Did you get what you were trying to take?
No, she's holding it tighter than the people. Like, when I'm cutting, I'll put a piece in their mouth to bite. She was holding the back tighter than that. It was too risky. And I mean, the two humans, they didn't have beards either. It's about bigger ones. What you call men. They didn't carry weapons, so I don't think there was a danger as such. So I think she should show up alive tomorrow. I was kind of worried that if she dies and the valuable stuff is in the book, then it should be with us because it kind of belongs to us, right? But I think she'll be back tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna hit the sack.
Fantastic, guys.
Let's hope so.
You all go to sleep. And now I want to test your cool.
Tutti?
All of you. Yes.
Cool. I am very cool.
You're all very cool.
Oh, you're extremely cool.
Extremely cool. Alessio is extremely cool.
Oh,
so
that's
for
bad.
this
I'm
kind
not
of
cool.
test,
We
guys.
absolutely not cool.
No.
Yeah.
Not
but
even me.
Guess what? You're very, very cool, Alessio. So it means that you spent a beautiful night sleeping super good. Nothing can bother you. You all guys get caught by terrible nightmares all night long. And now I'm gonna tell you about these nightmares because the very mysterious and intriguing fact is the morning after you all realize that you have been dreaming the same thing except Alessio that had a beautiful night.
Lisbeth did. Alessio, I don't know.
So guys, you dreamt of being some kind of stealthy presence. A sort of whisper that slithers unseen in the darkness. In this dream, you hold something very precious in your hand. Something you've been seeking for a very long time. Clutching it feels beautiful. Your heart is full of joy. And your mind is full of ambitious plans about this kind of object. That's a very onirical feeling, so you don't really get the details. In this dream, suddenly, there's a sound of footsteps. They are closer and closer, faster and faster. Your heart races wildly, hearing this. In panic, you decide to swallow this little treasure you have in your hands. And you can feel it in your throat, contorting and hurting from within as you gulp it. And then, some other noises, and then a sudden assault on your back. It's super painful, like a sharp knife in your back. The blade is tearing your flesh, and the ache is so penetrating that you lose your breath. In the dream, everything continues when you suddenly feel completely immersed in a deep and icy liquid of some kind, and you've got a terrible feeling of discomfort and a terrible ache on your fingertips while you try to scratch on raw stone. the only thing that you can remember before the dream, before the nightmare stops, is a green face grinning at you from above. It is a circle green face grinning at you. And then nothing.
Human face?
This is something you can't really decide, and you can't really understand from the dream.
I'm thinking about more sleep.
Could be. But I'm only a master. I don't know this kind of stuff. Yeah, you are super good about this. Anyway, guys, this is a very, very, very terrible nightmare and kept you awake for a long time. So now you roll a d10 dice, so just this one. You subtract your toughness bonus, and this is gonna be the amount of hours you're gonna be tired this morning. So for you was terrible. 5 hours of being so nervous, so tired. 9 is kind of bad. 9 less 3 is 6 hours of completely being fucked.
1 less 3.
So there's no problem for you. It is at least 1.
Yes.
So 1 hour, 5 hours, 3 hours, and you fresh as a rose. A Morse rose, but still
Super
a rose.
fresh.
So you guys had this nightmare. Would you like to share this experience of what you felt with Alessio's character, Lisbeth, or it is only a secret for you?
I think that while we have a proper breakfast and we have some roast chicken
And some vodka, because beer is
obviously,
over and water
is
as
over,
well.
and we have raw while we eating something, just while the meat is in between our teeth. Say, I've had this drink tonight, a very bad drinking. I can't remember much more of this, but it's blah 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 blah. And I just try to entertain my friends, just because they pay me to entertain them.
I stare at him badly because, I mean, he's talking about the same dream I had. So I didn't want to share it in first place. But since he's telling me the same dream I had, I just watch at him badly and I keep munching.
So the red rings around my eyes are like even deeper.
No, maybe I are violet.
So, yeah. So I just did the nod as I had the same dream, and now I can't cut the ham thin like normally because my hands are trembling. I'm using my surgeon knife because I like my meat
And they are
slices
so
very thin.
thick.
Yeah.
Alessio.
Wait, you guys had the same dream?
That's weird.
I did not realize until I finished to tell the stories. I say, what? Oh God. For what is safe, for what is important to me, I don't know what is important to me, but oh my, what I think about. Is there any law of Mordheim that reminds me about this dream I can connect to?
Of course. So it is not so difficult to think that this circle, this green face, the grinning face, could be maybe more sleep. The moon of chaos.
I've already decided so. So after, well, it's just my point of view.
Yeah, and before you continue, Angelo, all of you should roll intelligence test just on the characteristic.
Wow.
0-1.
0-1.
Because I'm gonna give you some tips about.
No, terrible.
But Angelo
terrible.
really understand.
After he tell us about the stabbing, the backstabbing, and everything we already dreamt about the swallowing of this item, which in my dream was a small piece of weird stone. At the time, I didn't. Well, even the dwarf probably they know it was an evil thing, but it was rich. So it's something that we consider of value.
And you also remember by heart the moment when you last saw
More sleep.
And
It's irregular, so when it was
2 weeks ago.
it doesn't really change anything because it could be tonight again.
Yeah,
No,
of
the
course.
point is, I consider this a nightmare because I decided to swallow a piece of weird stone.
Yes.
That's madness for a dwarf.
Yeah, of course.
It should be madness for everyone. Usually.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised with you manlings.
No, I saw something.
I've
Madonna,
seen
sti
worse.
25 kg di ferro.
You like it, huh? You want it. Now you take it. You take it.
While I'm cutting the ham, my hands are trembling. Well, if any of you do it, I'll promise I'll try to get it out of you.
Okay, guys. So breakfast is over. You have eaten. What's the plan now?
We should go and check the well, I guess, because that's what we agreed.
Fantastic. So the well is not far, of course. It is very close to the place, very close to the tavern, and you've been there other times. And here we are, a beautiful picture of the well.
I hope everyone on the internet can see this wonderful well.
It-
Because it's really wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
It looks like the one that I use when the surgery goes wrong and I have to get rid of the evidences. I hope it was not this one. I don't think it was this.
No, no.
Especially
Are you
if it's
sure,
the one with-
Theodosius? This is where we keep our water
That's
for
right.
drinking.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know, it has to go somewhere, and while there isn't really a militia, I still don't want to discuss with the grieving family. I tell them that when they left me, they were fine.
Yes, the water did taste funny at some point. Huh? So, let's not think about it too much.
So it was not salt in the water. Damn!
So guys, you're there. What's the plan? What I can see? If I were here, what could I see? What are you doing?
Well, I clearly drop a little stone in the well just to hear how long it falls before it goes plop. If it goes plop,
Ploof.
right?
Yes, it plops.
Very deep before it plops.
I said,
No, just like 2 seconds before going down, but poof,
Yeah.
there's some water down.
I say, well, I'm the lightest, and if there is a barrel and a rope, it's I guess it's I can see in the dark. I can go and scout course. Tell you what, I can't hold any of you on the other end of the rope.
I must have missed something. Why are we interested in this well?
That's what.
Because there's some coin about this.
Ju-
Elsa knows that there's a problem with water, and they want you to solve this. Also because
The first
when
reason
you
Right.
throw the little stone inside, you can really understand, without any kind of perception test, there's something stinky in this well.
Smells funny.
Something rotten is out there,
Okay.
but you can't really understand. It is not only the classical stench that you could perceive in every corner of this haunted place, but this is even worse.
I'm watching closely the stone.
Yeah.
All the stone around the well, and also the small room around it. If there is any sign, any step.
Yeah, there are some. It is very muddy, so it is not difficult to see some footprints. And yeah, some people came here. There's some.
I mean, it's open for everybody.
Yes, yes.
Ah,
It
okay,
has
gotcha.
been some passage
So
here
I'm just studying the stone, and I want to see if there is anything weird.
about this. Okay, tell me about your perception. What is this like? Era in ordine italiano.
Perception 26. Fallito di 2 gradi.
Unfortunately not. This is a regular stone.
Okay, so I have a surgery skill, so it means I have some understanding of of medicines and
Yes,
the
of course.
poultices. I would like to try to use my expertise in surgery, try to figure anything. Do I recognize any of the smells, any of the
Okay.
the herbs, or anything I use, or try to get a
Fantastic.
sample of the water?
Good idea. So let's go for this.
Okay.
91.
Yeah, that is not good.
Smells bad.
Bad.
Yeah,
Really
no.
bad.
So you can't really understand the origin of the stench.
But the best idea, you're right. Let's tie a rope around your waist and lower you down, right?
I take out the rope from my bag and I say, well, casually, I got a rope. Remember, first time it's free, the next one will cost something. and I try to attach the rope to the well.
It is not
and
difficult.
preparing something just like a little triangle.
Yeah, to
where
allow
we
him
can
to go.
Drop it down.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So you got night vision, Tuomas,
Yep.
but this doesn't mean that you see perfectly in the dark. You
Yeah.
need some kind of source of light.
Some light, yeah.
But if you have it, you see as it was daylight.
Okay. Anybody got torches, lanterns with them? Oil. Okay.
So much here.
Okay.
Fantastic. So you are going down.
I ready my oil lamp.
I say, well, as the major Tissel big toes, as the in the mood says, what is yours is mine. So I'll borrow it for the moment.
Especially in your family's karak.
I just hold it with my hand, and you're ready to go in and check.
I think that we don't have much other choice. Besides, I am interesting, maybe because there might be the smell. Maybe there is another surgeon operating on my patch of land, so I want to see what's
Very
Well,
Thank
you're
you.
better than me then.
Molto territoriale. Let's go.
Okay.
So you have the lamp.
Yep.
You can go down.
Yeah.
You've been doing a great job, so no problem. I allow you to do a climbing test, but the rope and all the preparation.
Yeah, I give the rope to the wonderful ladies and to the wonderful couple and say,
Yeah, the two strong
So-
guys are
just
here.
keep it.
Yeah, we're holding the rope.
Fantastic. It is plus 40 for this because the rope and the people helping you helps a lot. 59.
59. So that will just be a success.
Fantastic. Not easy
Not easy.
because it is so stretched, so small, but
Yeah.
you can do it. You're now flying. Fantastic. So you go there, and with your lamp, you see something truly, truly bad.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Well, I would prefer to be in Altdorf, but we are here, so
Oh no!
Hey.
And you need to test your coolness.
Okay.
now.
I'm pretty sure you already did something like that with a pigeon and a rat.
That's not a bad failure.
Yeah, but
a
yeah,
little bit.
you know this. You are afraid of this fucking thing, and you start vomiting also,
Yeah.
and puking because fuck, this is so bad.
Yeah.
Every inch, it is worse and worse and worse. And
Pull me out! Pull me out!
We just take him out.
well, we are refurnishing the well in this moment with his vomiting.
yeah,
we can
he's
repolish
puking
the
and trying
well.
to climb.
Is there anything down there?
Yes, seems so.
I think we've got a vermin problem. There is some kind of a rat, but shaped like a human, and a huge one, because as far as I recall, at this point of the Empire's history, Skaven are a myth. So they
Yes,
don't-
exactly.
it's
You
the-
consider it as a sort of a beastman,
Yeah.
not a proper.
Yeah.
But you know, Raki.
Yeah.
What do they mean?
Yeah. So, no wonder if the people are getting ill. My theory is right, and I have a competitor that's selling their services to beastmen. But yeah,
So, guys, this session is all about business.
Was
Welcome
the
to-
thing alive? Dead?
no, dead,
No,
it is
rotting,
dead.
chaos
Right.
creature, beastman, rat head, big,
Right.
the absolutely awful smell. And whoever killed them is the no blade skill.
Understood.
What's the plan?
Well, at least we know what's causing it. I mean, if there were any authorities in here, I would report it. But since there aren't, have we done what our employer asked? We found a problem.
Yep.
No wonder people are getting the ill.
Well, let's talk to Elsa, right? Ask her what she thinks, if she knows anything, right?
Well, I look at the situation. I just glimpse an eye inside the well.
It is
with
so
this lamp,
dark.
Okay.
Because
But
the lamp is not.
with the stinky and with what Theodosius told me, I just try to think. If they come inside the well, maybe there is a cavern connecting or just a tunnel they dig. If we can find the tunnel, we can get rid of the problem.
Just 1 second. Did we already pull him out of the well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you say so, it is.
A little one. Just before we pull him out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Pushing back with
Yes,
your
leader.
hands inside.
Oh, wait,
Vai giù,
wait.
bastardo.
No. Wait. Wait. I know how humans works. Get down there again and take an evidence. Take his head off.
Okay. Well, since I lost my cool test, I'm the scared of it. So I think you'll need to
Convince him.
convince leadership, intimidation. Roll
Drink some of
something.
it.
Yeah.
No. I take out a small from my pouches. Oh no. Do I have anything to drink with me?
Well, you're a
You
dwarf.
could have a flask of spirits of some kind. Yes.
Yeah, the good one.
Yeah.
Take a sip of this.
Bugman's.
No.
1989.
Not exactly.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
would never give you such a
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Well, not willingly.
Okay.
And this,
Let's say
when
that
he
you got
dies,
some
he can-
Bagman sips. Fantastic. I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah. So the
I scream in terror once I realize what I hand him.
Yeah. So I will try to take a what we call the courage drink and see if I could overcome my fear. It's because
No
my
problem.
brain understands it's good, but the halfling is still shaking. The nightmare and
Yeah,
seeing
but
the creature.
you know,
is still-
Tuomas, if you drink some Bagman stuff,
Yeah.
some Bagman beer,
Yeah.
no problem. You don't even need a test.
It's true.
Yes,
That's
the point is
that's
not the
rule.
psychological
So
Matter.
outcome,
I-
but it's the physical outcome.
it is. Yeah. So
But it's
okay.
just a sip.
So
Yes.
I take a sip, like my tongue goes completely numb. It's all my curly hair sort of straightens. And you see like the shaking stops immediately.
Asterix and Obelix.
I'm probably even after one drink I'm a little bit tipsy, but yes, it is. The Bergman is known for the
You also-
vanishing your fears.
You're also a bit taller, like
Yeah.
you just then
Yeah.
some ant droth kind of.
And maybe just a little bit of like while I'm halfling and his beard is rare, maybe a little bit of stubble is the appears to the dwarven drink influence. I said, I think I can handle it. I'll try again.
You think you could even pick it up,
Okay.
the entire
The
body?
entire thing.
Yeah. Good year. This was a good year of the Bugmans. Yeah. Okay.
Wait. If we have another rope, what about we give you another rope, and then you just try to slide that under its armpits, and we pull it out, so you don't have to touch it too much and stuff. And
Yep. You know what? I'm feeling a bit dwarfish. It's the good idea. I'll do it.
After drinking Bagmans, you feel a little bit dwarfy.
Curse myself by the ancestor. What the heck did I give you?
Okay. Well, it's you who gave me, but you know, maybe some of the halfling is rubbing off like you're sharing. It's a good sign. You're improving.
Okay, so the plan.
I'm just sipping from my pipe, looking at this wonderful scene, and say, just smiling a little.
Okay, so guys, this happens actually. You go down, you do a good rope chop,
Yep.
and here you have a beastman corpse with you, and he's there, close to the well. You got a half shaken, half brave halfling, and you got a corpse of a beastman.
So while I'm down there, I just with the oil lamp, I take a quick glance around just to check whatever the creature was thrown there or were there any openings or anything.
Okay, so you wanna do some kind of an autopsy
No, perception just at in the well itself.
in the well itself.
Instead,
So
just to check that did it
there's
drop
no
there.
tunnel.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. It is not
Yeah.
a perception test. Is not needed.
Yeah, but-
So no tunnel at all, and someone dropped it
Okay.
from
In-
above.
In that case, it is time for doing an autopsy. Instead, I'll bring the surgery knife. Right.
Yes,
My
how
hand
did
is
it-
steady
how
because
did
of
it die?
movements.
So I'll need a healing test.
Wait. Before you cut this thing, bloody Skaven. Let me take a look.
Okay.
bloody what?
Just leave the cutting to me.
These rat men,
Raki.
they're called Skaven.
I mean, we have a children's rhyme in we teach it to the really little halflings. It's like the same as they talk about this thing called elephant in the Arabic. Like it's a legend. It's not real.
These are real, they're not like elephants.
And you got evidence in front of you.
Did I already see them in Mordheim? Yeah. probably.
Uh,
Something
you've
similar?
seen
Yeah, but I'm
some.
pretty sure that some humans still deny them.
Yeah, still, yes, this is the problem.
And by the way, most of the people, they still call them just beastmen.
Beastmen.
Because they're like
Yes,
small
exactly.
beastmen. I mean,
Yeah, this is something that the dwarf could actually
there is
say.
one thing I want to do before he cut him off. Is there anything I or they, my friends, can see on this guy? I mean, can we tell how he died before he cut him?
So, yes, on his back, he's got several holes.
With my pickaxe, I turn the body. I want to see everything.
Yeah, the back is full of stabbing
Stabbing or
wounds.
gun holes?
No, stabbing wounds.
Ah,
No,
it was a zero.
there's no need, no problem. Okay. Anyway, yes,
I spit on the corpse, by the way, while doing this.
of course. Yes, it got stabbed.
So I just say, hey, Okri, Lisbeth, we probably don't want to upset the locals. It's so maybe you can. And by the way, we should probably close the well, but keep everybody out. I'll bring my surgery knife.
Yes.
Let's see what I can find.
Yeah,
Okay.
I suppose we've seen a great deal of kind of blade wounds, so let's try to find out what type of blade did the job, right?
Very
Yes,
good.
yes.
Very good suggestion. So it is gonna be healing, of
Yep.
course, but plus 20 because he's dead. The situation. So let's go for this.
Okay.
99.
Oh, that
the
is very
worst.
good.
A fortune point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reroll it.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I'll use one fortune point.
Yeah,
this
very
time.
good. You can use fortune points to re-roll your stuff. so
Sorry.
go.
And 99 isn't critical even though it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same.
Extremely bad.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
23 is so good, guys. So you've been doing a great job cutting this Skaven. And yes, you, of course, it is not a mystery that the main cause of his death were the stabbings. But you understand very easily that something wrong is in his stomach. Because there's something in his stomach, something kind of big, something that is not supposed to be there. And you open the belly and you see this.
Whoa.
What the
Gross.
hell is this? It's one of
It
those.
seems like a vase.
Is that something from Harabi?
It looks like a sort of pot of vase.
Is it big enough for it to go through his mouth? Is it possible that he
So
swallowed
how
it?
big it is? Like
How big is it? Yeah.
It is something smaller than this bottle of water.
Okay.
Something like this.
So he could have eaten it. Could have
Could
swallowed
be,
it.
yeah.
It's possible.
He had
know,
another
Skavens have
hole
big
from which
so
he can
mouth.
So
enter.
it's possible that he swallowed it. Okay.
It is possible. Still very, very painful, but possible.
So I'll turn to Luther and say, hey, I heard stories about there being living Walking Dead things in Mordheim. That's a skull. It's anything come to your mind? Because I'm
I
thinking.
try to recall some information about it. Some legend, some traveler story.
This is okay, a very good thing. You can all do this. So the thing is, test your intelligence, but it's gonna be a very, very kind of difficult lore for this.
It looks like somebody.
Mordheim lore. Intelligence or
It
Mordheim
is
lore?
not exactly a modern
Intelligent.
lore. So it is an intelligent. Humans need to do it minus 20. Dwarf normal. Intelligence. Intelligence. And halfling minus 10.
Yeah.
21.
Well, yep.
Minus 20.
Minus 20 for the humans, yes.
It looks
No.
like. It looks like somebody's trying to hide.
32 instead of 27.
Yeah.
A 22?
32.
Ah, no.
I-
The only one that has a glimpse of this is the dwarf that says, this really reminds me of some kind of stories I've heard from far clans in the south. And these should be something of Araby, something about the Badlands, something about the south, the desert lands of the south. Nothing
land.
more, Angelo, because
That's it?
That's it.
Well, it looks like somebody's trying to hide a relic from the land of the dead inside this poor bastard.
That's gotta be worth more than few gold coins.
Absolutely, yes. Like delivering something.
You grab
here.
it. Now,
Anything happen?
yes, could happen.
So, you want to open it? Oh, right.
So
Okay.
those that
Yeah.
touched it,
Voglio aprirlo.
no, yeah, of course. Those that touched it and because you opened the
Yeah,
valve,
yeah.
you guys need to test your endurance.
Endurance.
What is it?
No,
You
you
didn't
don't
touch
have
it.
to do it because you didn't touch it.
No,
Those,
Tutto fortuna.
Luther
Fortune
is not
point.
so stupid to touch something like this.
good, super good. What about you?
I think I got endurance 31. That's 49. So that's
Okay,
one failure.
so the feeling is what really warns you. When you touch it, when you grab it and you remove it from the belly of
Is it
this,
heavy?
kinda, it's like this,
Okay.
heavy like this bottle, and you feel like you feel bad about this. It is like handling something that really shakes you from inside. It's like vibrating somehow, but it doesn't vibrate.
Looks like this bloody thing is cursed.
You don't feel this. You don't feel this.
Well, but I realize it's
Yeah, you see it.
vibrating. Well, I'm holding it.
Yeah, but you don't feel it.
Oh, really?
You don't feel the vibration.
Oh, not even. Okay.
He feels it.
Okay.
So,
But you see that it's fucking
okay.
wrong.
Looks like this bloody thing does nothing. And then I watch the halfling.
I say I feel something. I say. It's
I do
the-
like this.
Yeah, of course.
I get closer.
Yeah. It's
Then
the,
I get far.
it's the, yeah,
Where is this thing?
it's the. We'll
I
get
would
it.
not have touched it.
Pack it. It's the carry on a stick. Let's not touch it.
Put it in my backpack.
Okay.
Do you guys think there could be something precious inside? Shall we open it? Should we open
No. Well, if you want to do it,
Guys,
I
I'm-
will be in the other part of the Hamlet probably.
Please, guys, let's go on with this bloody thing. I'm pretty sure this item is not worth anything. Let's check on the for the lady. We got a job to do. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure this has nothing to do with it.
And you think also that the job with the well is maybe over because there was a corpse and you removed it. Inside the corpse there was
That's
something.
enough.
You think that removing a corpse from water could be enough to
Oh, it's
start
enough for me?
cleansing
Okay.
it?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think, guys?
I look angrily at the well and I say, we bought this up because I have a competition for my business. I point at the well.
Yeah.
By the way,
What do you do with the corpse?
this thing that we found, just a second.
Yeah.
I'm not touching it. This thing that we found. Are we gonna tell us about it, or it stays between us and we get it sold and share the profit?
How much it could worth?
I think is that we let her to give us information. We can tell about the corpse, and if she asks us to retrieve it or ask questions about it, then we pounce.
About what?
Yes.
Well, it's the cause. If it could be like the Theodosius is thinking. She didn't care about the well, but wanted the stuff that's inside this rat, hoping that we recover it. He gives us pennies, and she gives us pennies. Then she gets the jar. So I reckon we tell we did the job. We remove the corpse. We want payment, and we should make sure that we don't hand the corpse over. Let her ask questions from us. Then we might find out more.
You should close the corpse again.
Yeah.
Let's put some rock in it.
Yeah, I'll put I'll get like a similar sort of rock, and I'll do a sewing. I get some from my surgery set some wax and some like a skin paint to hide the wound there.
And then we hide the body as well. Before she asks, we buried it. Of course, we buried it. It was smelly.
Burn it or bury?
Burn.
Buried.
I want buried. Okay.
No.
No.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
bury somewhere or just stash it in a cellar at the moment.
Yes.
But we tell her that we buried it. We
Well,
we buried it. It was
So
smelly.
I have a tarpaulin, so we can roll the corpse in it, and tie it up, and we can. It's obviously gonna stink, but we can at least do that. Because if we bring the body of a beastman through Hamlet, there's gonna be trouble. But if we are I mean, everybody knows my job's cut meat, so it's just another delivery. I mean, it doesn't smell any worse than most of the stuff we get in the tavern.
Exactly. So the job seems to be done. And it took some time, of course, because you woke up in the morning a little bit late because of these nightmares that made you tired, and there was a heavy drinking days before this. And yeah, also all of these climbing and surgery and chatting took some time. It is around midday when you're over, so the entire part of the morning is dedicated to this, and it's time to go claiming for your gold. Also because it is time also when all the workmen return back to the tavern, and here we are. You've done your job. But when you return to the tavern, that's chaos. There's people yelling. The soldiers are keeping the workmen and the people and the waiter, the barman, out, and they're not allowing anybody to climb the stairs and to go to the upper floors. And there's people like yelling and asking, "What's going on? What the fuck? Wow, that's chaos."
I'll go near the crowd. What's going on here?
Murder.
Murder.
Murder. Murder.
Murder of who?
I don't really know. The guards are not allowing to go upstairs. What's the problem? What's the matter?
I'll put my finger up. Let me try. And I go in from, I get my the surgery kits, the autist, I turn my apron so the blood doesn't show, and I say, coming through, Dr. Rumster. And I come then. I heard news. Do you need assistance? Is anybody hurt? Do we need autopsy?
Fantastic. So, since you're doing this, this is really testing your leadership because, or your charm, as you like. There's no problem for me.
I'll be next to him, intimidating anybody nearby.
Fantastic, guys. So let's combine this scene, and I also want to know how do you get into this?
Definitely. I mean, guards, they just murder somebody in a thing. That's my job. It's like, what's happening? I will nod to the guards and go, guys, what's happening? Go.
Yes.
From the bag, I take out a cape, a white cape. I just move a little my hair. I say, "Oh, I'm the Dr. Lothar Winfenbraun, assistant of Dr. Theodosius Rumsel."
So, amazing. Let's combine all of this. You got entertaining.
Yes.
You got some leadership, intimidation and charm. Roll and combine all the success level you've been doing.
I'm with my pickaxe in hand. Do I get any bonus for my intimidating?
Yes, you are plus 10. 02.
006.
So, wow, Madonna ragazzi.
Great.
Alessio, don't you worry, because we got a very, very convincing doctor.
A beautiful, glamorous nurse.
Nurse.
Dr. Tinkler, great friends of Dr. Theodosius.
And you know what?
And clearly I was talking to a guard that hates me, and she's like, no,
Because
you're
what the
late.
halfling said.
But you're part of the group, so we really need that guy. Yeah. You can get inside. Even if you made very bad, still the group can get inside because the guards... the guards at the beginning, they want to stop her, and she says, "Oh, no. She is with us." The situation is this. The captain of the guards is there, very close to the door, very close to the door of a room. This is the captain of the guards, this man here.
Wow.
And we got Louis Weber, just for you to remember about this. This guy here, Louis Weber, it is one of the businessmen. And we got Alexander Meyer there.
This sounds so bad.
Very, very close to the door. And guys, the door, the room, is the one of poor Elsa. That is now lying on the floor with a lot of blood. And this is a crime scene, guys.
Okay. So
I'll keep it here.
Yeah.
You can ask me questions. You can do whatever you want. You're there.
Yeah.
And the captain is like, so you you are the one that need to understand what the fuck happened here.
Doctor, I suppose you need to start with your analyzation.
Yes, doctor. I will then consult you about the chemical aspects of this afterwards. Captain, I turn and considering I rolled like
Yes.
0-2 for my leadership.
Yeah, that's super great.
Please ask your men to give me some space to work. I will find out. It's exactly how she was killed. It's the try to determine the time of death and they try to give you any clues.
Fantastic.
Is that okay?
Guys, first of all, you all need to roll some intuition.
Yeah.
It is -10
Okay.
before starting.
Yes, 21 on 37.
Okay. Who succeeded?
No.
Only you? Okay.
Only you.
You really understand that the business partners are very, very, very tense, like super stressed about what's happening here. The captain of the guard also, but he has seen so many corpses, so he's not so worried. But the two guys are so worried. And yes,
Hey, Captain, I've last seen that body yesterday night with those two, person here.
me too, because they are partners.
Partners, they were arguing with each other in a bad way.
Sounds suspicious.
Yes, mostly.
Let's the doctor pass and see what he can find out of this situation.
I'm staring badly at the two gentlemen, and I'm really worried about my money. And I make sure nobody leave the stairs.
Okay.
Okay. Question before I start. My field dressing says you can invert healing tests. What
Let's
does
say
that mean?
yes. Let's say that you made, for example, a 91.
I could turn it to.
Turn it can be 19.
Okay, so that's incredibly powerful. Okay,
Yes.
I will keep that in mind.
Super powerful.
So I will then start obviously first the visual examination of the of the wound
So
and the.
who wants to join can help the halfling
Well,
doing the examination of the scene.
Yeah.
Would you like to join, Alessio?
Well, based on what I rolled, probably.
No, but this is not the intuition. This is another role. Because intuition was when you got there and you saw the captain and the two guys. No, now it's a matter of perception. Now you need to find the trails and stuff and what could happen here.
Okay.
So who's joining?
Well, I think I have
You
to.
join?
Bodies, well.
Yeah.
You join?
Yes, obviously.
Angelo, are you joining?
Yeah.
Or are you keeping those two gentlemen there?
Actually, I wanna make sure nobody leave.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Tuomas, you're gonna get a +20 because of their help. So that's perception,
Perception.
+20. After that, if you want to focus on the body,
Yeah.
that's another matter,
Yeah.
and we can deal with it. 0-5.
0-5.
Whoa, guys, that's so cool.
Yeah, so it's the with their help that's gonna be six levels of success or 7.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you all of the little things that you find out. First of all, the door has not been broken, and the key of the door is there on the table. So no breaking and entering. But the window somehow has been
Tampered.
yeah. We also have some evidence of dirty and dark hairs on the floor.
Heirs or four?
Four hairs, okay, 4, yes. We have some trails on the floor. They are pretty evident because there's a lot of blood and they look like very slim fit and with some kind of claws on the fingertips. And there's a very, very, very stinky smell. And you also see that under the bed, the reason is that there's a rat, a dead rat under the bed.
Just a normal rat.
A normal rat.
Just a rat. Okay.
a normal, I mean, a very fucking nutria, but still a normal
a
rat.
big fat rat. Okay.
And it is under the bed. And we have other evidences. There are some scratches on the desk, on the wardrobe, on the bed itself. And guess what? The key of the chest is still on her neck.
Okay.
Since you've been doing a great result, you also find out that the book is still there on the workplace, on the table, but the last 2 pages have been taken.
Yeah.
These are all the things you discover.
Yeah. Okay. So the since we have this scene, so the I'm gonna say is the doctor, assist me, and I'm the lean over you and whisper is the make sure that the guards don't see me. I'm gonna get some borrow some stuff.
No problem.
Yeah. So
I will stand up, just because I called down to listen to the halfling. Stand up and say, come on, let's get out a moment. We need to prepare some chemical surgery, because we need to do something very probably dangerous for you. Get out from the door, and my friend, keep the door closed. Nobody enter here beside the medical trauma team.
The captain is very worried about this chemical stuff, so closes the door. And yes, the cause of the death is definitely stabbing,
Okay.
and her throat is slit.
okay. So I will still want to do a thorough examination, like try to determine, like do a as good autopsy as I can.
Yes.
But there is all the other evidence, so I asked them, look for everything, and I'm gonna borrow the book and the key. We might need them.
Heal stuff.
Okay.
Since
So
the
I'm gonna-
dwarf,
You also realize with this beautiful test that she didn't fight. She had the opportunity to fight back the aggressor.
And
Right.
when looking at the wounds, I'm just looking that are they like somebody just like hacking and slashing, or do I say, because I'm very skilled with the knives, does it look like
Not skilled at all, because the wound on the neck is very raw. Also, the stabbings came from many directions.
Right.
So you understand that maybe the perpetrators were two.
Okay, I just go amateurs.
So this is, guys, this is everything you found out. So the perception was about the environment. The surgery, healing stuff was about the body.
Yeah. And I've obviously it's the liberate the body of the key and since the dwarves have been good at with the knowledge is those far eyes, and maybe have a look at the other page. Oh, you're at the door.
I'm at the door.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the door is closed. You're with the captain, and you were the two
So
businessmen.
I'm from the outside,
Okay.
right?
You're from the outside.
In that case, I'll hand it over to
Yeah.
Lisbeth.
yes.
I was looking at the rat and prodding
Yes.
it out and going, how did it die? This rat?
The rat is he got stabbed too.
Stabbed.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
They killed like. Yeah, I mean,
the rat as well.
the idea that you have in your mind is someone grabbing this fucking rat and killing it and leaving it there
Okay.
under the bed, well hidden under the bed. But since you did a great job, you found
Killed
out.
it and hid it. Wow, weird. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do was to go to the window, look down. How far down? Are we first floor? Right?
It is second floor
Second
because
floor.
the best rooms are second floor. And yes, the window is open, so it is very easy. And you see some footsteps.
At the bottom.
You see some footprints under it. Yes, and there's some mud also on the tiles, on the stone and the wood very close to the window.
Does it look like a climb that a human could make? Or
Yeah,
Easy,
yeah, it is.
difficult,
It
like-
is not impossible at all. You can do it. You
Right.
know, there are very
I got an idea.
the wood brick, the
No.
bricks and the wood parts. You can climb it.
possible,
It's going to
but
be
not easy.
dangerous,
Okay.
but it is possible.
I going near Luther, just before going near Theodosius. Is there any wet or some powder in the room?
No powder, but so much wet blood.
No, wait, qualche body farina.
No,
Okay,
not at all.
I want to create the medical scene. Just try to look if there is something inside her stomach. Seems like a recurrent thing.
Yes.
Inside what?
The stomach.
The stomach.
And you were pretty good with the tracks. Can you check because we all saw them.
Yes.
Check the claw marks. Maybe this is
We can
something.
see where they're going.
I mean, look at it. We've got a walking rat. We got rat at this. If this continues, I'm gonna start believing in the legendary elephant actually exists.
But
See,
the stomach is empty. There are all just cabbages and sausage, half.
Why?
But what she
What
ate
I
for
mean is,
breakfast.
why is really taking time to determine what exactly was in the stomach?
Who
Sorry,
knows?
yeah.
Quick
Is
question.
there the tracking going from, what I suppose, from the window where they enter to the corpse, or are there any other track?
Everything is very messy in this room, but there are no tracks, no blood tracks or whatever tracks going from the body that stays in the center of the room to the door. No tracks.
Okay.
The only messy thing is center of the room, window, dot.
And sorry, looking at actually, there's a rat there, right? So I can look at the shape of the claw, the paw of the rat,
Tiny rat.
and compare.
No.
Is there a similarity in shape between the?
No, also
a giant rat would
you can't
have the same-
really think that a tiny rat could make such marks in the woods.
No, but I was thinking if the little rat is shaped as like 3 thumbs, 3 claws,
yeah,
and 3. So does it look like a bigger version of?
Exactly that.
Exactly that. So
a
like-
bigger version of a rat paw.
Have you seen this, guys? I mean, it looks like rat marks, just big rat marks.
And since she has the key, I'm just gonna glance around Are there any chests or anything?
No, not
there?
here. No
Okay,
chests
so-
here. Yeah,
so-
there's a chest, but there are personal belongings like clothes and stuff.
So I say once we've done the examination, it's I'm gonna get from my surgery kit a little bit of formaldehyde, so that the story that my compatriot doctor created. So I create the smell from the formaldehyde, and they say we should report to the guard, so we can throw them off, and we should look at our borrowed book and key. It's and see what we can find out. Cause at this rate we ain't gonna get paid, so. It's better find out somebody who can pay us. And I bet that Okris kept his eye on the other two, because if I recall correctly, she said they are the ones who got the money.
Yes.
In the meantime, I'm pretty sure it's almost 10 minutes they're inside the room.
Yeah,
And I have-
at least.
At least, and I have no idea what they found.
Of course.
So I'm just watching, and the two gentlemen
Yes.
they were talking with. What's the name of the lady again?
Elsa. Elsa
We're talking,
was.
yes,
the lady.
yes. We were talking with Elsa yesterday night. So, without caring about the captain, or actually trying to be heard by the captain, he said, "So, you had problem with her yesterday, huh?"
We got problems with many things here in Pionersburg, but Elsa was a decent folk, and we're really sorry about what
I
happened.
didn't like your manner yesterday.
Neither us. We didn't like your manners.
I
But
was nicely seated at my table, thinking about my business.
you know what you should do now? If you find
You
the
are
killer.
telling me what to do, human.
Okay, so let's say this. If you find who killed Elsa, we pay a lot. What
Look.
about 10 crowns?
I want to see at least two crowns now.
No problem. He grabs them from a little pouch.
We have a deal, man.
We have a deal.
Okay. So when we emerge,
So you open. Well, sorry, before you go,
yeah.
you open the door because you have ended, and you see those guys handing him some coins.
finally some money, I think. So I go. The doctor have found that there was clearly a murder, 2 perpetrators, cause of death, extremely unpolished and uncouth cut wounds, most likely done by a blade. The victim does not seem to be robbed, and I presume she was surprised because there were no signs of struggle. Honorable Captain of the Guard, it is the recommendation of the physicians of the town to look for 2 guilty parties.
Yes, says Alexander Weber, Louis Weber. Go finding them. And as we told the dwarf, we're going to give you a reward. A better one. And he winkles.
Okay, so
I need to return to Altdorf for continue my study. So I will go out to take the car, yes, sorry, the pot. And I will go out. I will see you in a few months, my friend. Thank you for all the studies.
for the consultation, doctor. It's the say hello to Professor the Longbottom at the University of Altdorf.
Three different things.
Okay, so
I
what's your
get
plan?
down from the stairs.
See?
I get out. I change myself absolutely when no one see, and I wait for them at the end of the stairs with my claims and say, "What happened here? Oh my God, Elsa, what happened?"
You do
Guys.
your show.
There's tracks at the bottom of the stairs. Let's see if we can follow those tracks, perhaps, before somebody else covers them.
Walk over
Okay, now guys, I need to test your perception. Or if some of you have tracking, like you have tracks.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Survival.
No, it is perception.
Whoa, 001.
Fantastic, guys. Okay.
003.
You did great. You did great. The scout is the best one, of course. But you really understand that the direction of the footprints really go out of the hamlet.
We're moving all together right now?
Yeah, you're all together. They're going out of the hamlet and heading to the forest, the nearby forest. So someone went very, very fast without trying to hide their tracks, like escaping.
Is in the direction of the well?
No,
No, it's opposite direction.
opposite direction.
This was actually fairly recently because we were looking at the well. This happened while we were looking at the well, so it wasn't too long ago, right? How long?
Yeah,
Tracks,
also,
how
yes,
fresh the
the
tracks?
surgeon can also say
probably happened
the
at the same
blood
time.
is still hot and it is very fresh.
While we're moving, I'll ask the halfling, so what's going on in that room?
It's the, some amateur is the who will never become a proper surgeon. It's the two of them is the killed her. She didn't fight back. They only took the key was still there. We have the Lisbeth has the book. We should look at it once we have a moment to rest. So we should follow tracks for now. And but the book was tampered. So there was a couple of pages are missing, and I bet those are the ones that matter. But no matter, we got the key. Let's find whatever it opens, and once we can, let's study the book. But it looks like Luther's got the track, so we should follow it. Cause the murder happened while we were gone. So whoever did this probably hasn't gone very far, and they haven't bothered hiding their tracks, which means that they are not afraid whoever would pursue them.
Yeah, but it also means that they were looking after her. They knew her if they robbed her of those 2 pages.
Yeah, and took nothing else.
It wasn't robbery. Definitely wasn't robbery. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Go. Let's
You
catch
follow
the
one. You follow tracks and you go into the forest. Now, I need to tell you that after some time exploring the forest, you can actually see someone is around the fire because you see this. Someone is in the middle of the forest.
It's early afternoon.
It is early. No, it is mid-afternoon.
Okay.
And it is autumn, so pretty dark.
It's already getting dark.
They're getting dark, and that's why it was easier for you to find this fireplace. Someone is there. They are 3 people. They are definitely human, and you see that they have got a bag, and they're throwing something in the fireplace. And you can definitely see 2 parchments being thrown right now into the fireplace.
And
Wait.
did the tracks led us here?
Yes.
Okay.
definitely.
So we were following rat steps, and we
You
found
can't really see good rat steps because it is very muddy and they were so clear in the room because of the blood.
Oh, but they get lost.
And they got a little bit lost, and they were like very muddy,
one
very
thing.
confused things.
I'm a dwarf.
Yeah.
I trust my sense of smell.
Yes.
Can I smell like wet dog? Because that's how they smell usually.
I'll tell you. When you see these guys grabbing this fur piece and throwing it into the in the fire, you smell goat smell.
Goat?
Goat.
But anyway, running towards the fire with sword out, trying to take the stuff out of the fire. Yep.
So you go.
Piece of paper. Yes,
Yeah.
you
In
run
the
at
meanwhile,
it straight
I
away.
got my bow and I shoot an arrow just near there to surprise them.
Fantastic. So you attack.
Sorry. I tend to get carried away. If I see you shooting an arrow, I ready my pickaxe, and I probably try to
Charge and
just to kill one.
So,
these are three guys. You want to get into action, and now I need to ask you to roll the D10 dice and calculate your initiative. Very, very simple.
Solo l'iniziativa o anche con l'agilità come di solito?
No, all initiative. So super easy.
7.
7 plus. No, it's not even the bonus. So 47 plus 7.
La modalità più semplice.
Super easy. 54.
41.
54, 41.
Usually it's the bonus initiative and the bonus agility.
But
But
not
in
this case.
It's just the whole initiative.
34. Angelo?
34 as well.
34. So would it 54. So you're the very first acting. You're gonna be the second, and you got 30. You got 31. You're gonna be the third, and you got the fourth. Super easy. Super easy. So you decide what to do. You
Shoot them one arrow,
Okay.
and just try to bring it down one.
Okay. They are 20 meters
About
away.
50-meter range.
So no problem. You got plus 20 because it is an easy shot. Go.
So range bow.
Yes.
Twice.
35.
35 or 4 success.
You got plus 20. You got
3 success.
yes.
65.
Yes. You got 3 successes. You add the damage of it. It is 9. You get someone of these guys in the back. It is not dead, but you hit it. He starts to scream. They are surprised. So you can do whatever you want before they react. Tuomas, you're the next
so
one.
how far can I get during my action? If they're 20 meters away, I don't obviously.
You can run as fuck, of course. If you want to charge and to go for it, I'm gonna ask you an athletic test before you get to them.
Okay.
If you can do it,
Well,
you go.
I mean, I'm not a frontline fighter, so
but you got a bisturi.
You see me running as well, so you're not alone.
Yeah, so what I will do, it's I will follow the dwarf. It's because, quite frankly, I can't
Guys,
take much
you
punishment.
have also to consider they have been taken by surprise.
Yeah.
So if you want to make him go before you act, there's no problem at all.
So
You're
my
not
idea
skipping
is
nothing.
I will follow him, and whoever he attacks, since I have the strike to stun, if I go for head, so I start looking at the back of neck, because I presume my strike to stun comes from causing enough pain that you lose consciousness. So I start looking at I don't want to cut the jugular. We need to talk to them. I want to capture one
So
alive.
you go easy on some of them.
Yeah, I will use
On
my
one of
strike
them
to
at least.
stun instead of strike to kill, because I want to
But he
get a
goes first.
prisoner.
Did I end? Okay, bye.
I'm
Angelo.
charging a man with a pig.
Bye.
I'm pretty sure he's not healthy. I'm charging, so plus 10.
Plus 10, yes.
Also, can I get him in the back? No, that's not horrible.
Go.
No. I want to see him in the face.
Use the
Dwarf warrior.
Yeah.
All the
Use
wounds
rule
are in the
do
front.
koyo.
Ooh.
Consider it that
It's an opposite test. You can
No,
fail as
because
well.
they've been taken by surprise. So you've got all plus 2.
So I also have plus 20. It's plus
yes,
30 in total.
Yes, exactly.
So 47 plus 30, it's 77. And
7-6, you just
That's
make
good.
Yes, I
You can get one with your war pick. Fantastic. Would you like to go also after Alessio?
Yeah, I will, because I will want to get a prisoner, so I want to get somebody who is weakened.
And a
So
stacker, huh?
as the big guys are charging, I have my scalpel. It's the
Yeah, I'm definitely not going for them. I'm going for the fire.
Yeah,
Stick
fine.
the sword in, try to stab the paper and pull it out, and then try to
before it's too late.
cut it
Okay.
out.
Now I'll need you an athletic. Athletic test is needed
Yep.
because you need to be very fast doing this.
Yep.
Okay.
55.
Do you want to use fortune?
Fortune. This
Reroll?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for this.
Okay, because my athletics is 44.
Yeah.
This can, Sorry,
Yeah.
that's a game mechanic.
Yeah. No, it's fair.
You can use resilience.
You can burn a resilience point.
To choose your
well,
result.
That's something you don't do lightly.
Yeah,
If you burn a resilience point, and it's a good time to do it.
Consider we have 13 minutes? Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Very good.
Okay,
So
yep.
it's a
So
perfect success.
I'll
Fantastic.
manage
You do it.
to use my point.
You saved the parchment. And now it's your turn, Tuomas.
Yeah, okay. So how many are there?
One is badly wounded,
Yeah.
another one got a war pick, and there's the other one just trying to understand what the
Okay.
fuck is happening.
I am going to burn it's a resilience, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna auto succeed on my strike to stun.
Okay, let's go for this.
I will jump. My scalpel comes out. I know that there
nerves.
is a nerve. That will cause so much pain
Yeah,
that
no,
it
yeah,
will
okay.
go down. So I have to hit on the head. So I'll probably use the dwarf as a launching pad.
So you're definitely overwhelmed, these three guys, but yeah, they are three human guys.
What if they were innocent?
Yeah.
There is
Nobody's-
nothing like
Nobody's truly innocent here.
Yeah. And
Anyway,
this is where the tracks took us.
yes, and now they are on your mercy. You actually can do what you want because they got taken by surprise. They surrendered.
Okay. And you got the piece of the parchment, so
Yeah,
we
but
can
I can't read, so
Yeah.
is this the right paper?
Ask them gently what
Yeah.
they
Is
do.
anybody still alive?
Yeah,
They are all
I struck
alive.
strike to stun.
Yes, they are all alive.
Yeah.
But wounded.
Yeah, so I'll get
Badly.
Okri. It's I can read this. Sit on the one that tries to get up.
The
It's we might
parchment
have to ask
says. The
questions.
parchment says there has been serious loss in the workmen. So many died, and there have been big problems with coins, water, and beer. And yes, it is a sort of a serious problem with the workmen that died, and they've been kept in a separate house
Okay.
in the hamlet.
So I will look at Okri and yours.
Holding the victim, yeah.
Yeah, because one is unconscious, the other maybe Lisbeth is gone.
Yeah.
So I'll come and I say, my friends, unfortunately, your condition is serious and I will have to operate. And I have no anesthetic at all. I'm all out of mandrake root and the nightshade, so this will have to be a field operation. There is, however, I think a chance of a recovery if you
Yes.
tell us everything you know and I get my surgeon's knife out.
Quickly.
Guys, quickly, we're also trying to find out what's the conclusion of this. So we're at the very final scene of this because there are going to be other people at this table
Yep.
very soon. So you decide what's going to be the next scene. You got these guys here that you can patch, you can cut, you can do whatever you want. You
Is he
fo-
talking before this?
You found maybe the guilty guys that have been doing this. What do you do?
I suppose that we gently ask them why they did this.
Weber paid it.
By who?
Weber paid us.
Weber.
Weber.
Ah,
Okay,
it's
yes.
those two, and they have still our money.
Yes. He's the one who pay you?
Pay? Oh, well, give me an advance.
Yeah, he's the
And-
one.
I'll show the 2 coins.
No, is he?
Yeah.
And guess what? When you return back to the hamlet, Weber, sorry, not Weber, Meyer, sorry, a mistake. Meyer is gone. Weber is dead. The chest has been taken. And there's a huge amount of rats going out from the well. And our adventure finishes like this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Grazie ragazzi.
I need to bring
Non so se conoscete Mordheim, se conoscete l'ambientazione, direi un applauso a questa persona che l'ha creata, ragazzi. Perché ha creato un mondo e una cosa fantastica. Alessio anche, Cavatore, che è game designer di lunga data per GV, nonché di Mordheim. E Angelo per Dio che è il dei maestri di miniatura.
Esatto. Che era scritto come il master di questa avventura, ma no, ma assolutamente no. Quindi,
Just like Iron Man, it's the halfling surgeon will return.
ma a me la cosa che fa più collassare in assoluto è che molto probabilmente voi siete qui per il prossimo show, non per questo, giusto? Ah, ok, no, era per saperlo. Grazie per aver partecipato un attimo.